We're live.
We are live. We are
We
so
are
back.
so back. And we got a great question to start this off with. We're going to get right into it. First, I need to look up how many bullet slots a revolver has.
6.
It's 6.
I think so.
It is 6. Okay, so the question is, and you said $100,000, right?
$100 million.
$100 million? You might want to state the question.
Okay. So this is a discussion that my friends and I were having the other night. And the question posed was, how many rounds have to be in a theoretical revolver for you to accept? Like, it could be infinite. For you to accept $100 million to play Russian roulette with it.
And it's just of how many bullets? I would say...
There's one bullet in the
revolver.
revolver.
And how much money?
How many slots does the revolver have to have for you to play Russian roulette?
Oh, I would say $100 million is a lot of money. I'd say 2. What?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're risking it 50-50?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We were going like... I said 100.
Like, that's the max I would go.
What?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Isn't that... Wait,
The max?
I thought you meant out of 6. Like, how many, like, bullets are going to be put in out of 6?
No.
Oh, you mean I can go up to, like, 100?
Yes. Like, I'm talking... Oh my... Okay. There's one bullet. Do you know how to play Russian roulette?
Kind of. But you should tell them.
Okay, I'll break down the question. So, Russian roulette, there's 6 rounds in a revolver, 1 bullet is in the revolver.
Okay.
So you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting popped.
You're getting popped. Okay.
So the question is, you're being given $100 million to play Russian roulette. How many bullet slots have to be in the gun for you to say, yes, you will play?
Oh, I'm with you now. Okay. Okay, that's why it's so hypothetical. I'm like, okay.
You said 2. Then you're taking a 50-50 chance.
It's like, I promise I'm okay. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go lower than 100, because $100 million. You know how much I could buy with $100 million?
What would you buy first if you survived hypothetically?
I think you could buy a country, probably, like some small country.
$100 million
Maybe.
for a country?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 20.
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
Oh my gosh. Imagine. Okay. 17.
Pick a number between 1 and 20. 9.
It's 9.
See, I would. Hey,
So you won.
I would have won. Well, you were gonna say 100.
I said 100 at first, but then Marku convinced me to bring it down.
Yeah, you got to bring
like-
that down. That's like 100's so like that's a .01. That's tiny.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that transitions.
I'd go probably
You'd go
70.
70.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's like-
as long as it's under 100.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, that transitions into the next topic I was gonna discuss, which I think is not as tame, but I feel like everyone's thought about it before.
Okay.
If you could get, or how would you get away with murder? Like, what would your plan be if you were to, like, have to do that? If that was, that
If
was
that
what was
was
going
the
on.
Last resort.
Your back was against the wall. You're like, man, I got to get this dude. How would you do it? And it has to be, like, possible.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I already have my answer. Are you
Okay.
thinking of yours?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I promise, it's been a minute since I've thought about this, but
Yeah, you promise?
I would, you get the guy, whoever it's going to be that you're going to get, you grab him, you, like, in a friendly way, and you're like, okay, I want to, like, be friends with you, and then it's kind of a long game, like, it'd take, like, a week or two, and then you go deep sea fishing, and you have to get a boat for this. That's
Okay,
the catch. You'd have to get a boat.
That's what you're
and
buying with your $100
you
million.
take him exactly a couple boats, and you take him. It's just him and you. You take him out in the middle of the ocean, and you do it. Then you sink the boat, have someone pick you up. You tell no one about this trip, and I think
That's bad, yeah.
you're safe.
That's not bad.
I think you're safe.
I read somewhere that you have to dig a hole. This is gross. You're like, if you really needed to get away with it, you got to dig the hole and then put the person in the grave and then put like some dirt on top and then a dead animal so that when the police are looking for the body, the dogs will pick up on the dead animal and they'll be like, oh, there's nothing there. It was just a
That's
rabbit.
so smart. Oh my God, I never thought about that. Wow.
The FBI is coming for
The
us.
FBI is coming for us. No, they'll get you. Wow, that's actually, I've never heard that before. That's better than mine, I think.
Yours is just a rip off of the Outer Banks.
Is that really? I've never seen Outer
That's
Banks.
what happens in it, I think. It's been a
My
minute, but
my multi professor last year was he's like, had to have been like 65, and he was obsessed with Outer Banks, like more so than like any girl or guy I've ever seen. I feel like it's more of a girl show. Is it? I've never seen it.
I'd say it was pretty even split.
Okay,
I don't know.
that's fair. Now we're gonna get into what we came here for.
What did we come here for?
So we're gonna try to do this every single episode, because we have a lot of these moments. But we're gonna call it Joe Biden moments. And if you're not familiar with the most infamous Joe Biden moment, take a look.
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused. I haven't, look, I have trouble even saying to myself my own head the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly. I mean, it's just not, I haven't observed anything in terms of.
Okay, so that's the Joe Biden moment.
That's
And
the original.
It's the original. It basically, in my mind, boils down to like any moment where you just, I feel like some people have them more than others, but everyone's had one where you just might not even know what you want to say, but it just whatever comes out of your mouth is gibberish, and you feel embarrassed right after. And there's nothing you can do. You can't like take it back. And the more you say, the worse it gets. So we're gonna try to find a Joe Biden moment that we have every episode, and I will begin, I guess. So this happened this past summer. It was just me and Lauren.
Oh my.
Yes, and
No, please, no.
so I was walking back from a party, and
this isn't what I thought you were gonna say.
wait,
I'll show the other one that I thought
Okay.
you were going with.
this was probably the most mortifying one that happened to me, at least in my mind. Well, so I ran into Lauren Moore. I'm walking across the bridge, and I see her from afar. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Lauren. And so we catch up to each other, and then we start talking, and it's like, what's up? Like, what are you going to do? And she said, let me pull up the movie because
It's Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken.
Okay, yeah. So she says, like, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh yeah, we're going to Ruby Gilman Teenage Kraken. And part of me didn't hear what she said, but I was like, not about to, for some reason, be like, excuse, like, what did you say? Like, I didn't hear you. So I just guessed, and I'm like, okay, that sounds like the name of a bar, like
It was
I feel
also
like, yeah.
2 p.m.
It was 2 p.m. But hey, I mean, it was a Saturday. So, and I'm like, and not only that, I think I lied and acted like I wanted to seem like I went there before and knew what you were talking about.
You sure did.
So I'm like, oh, I love that bar.
Yeah, you're like.
And then and she looks at me
that
and
bar
she's
is
like,
great.
what? And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know what to say. And I said, it's a bar, isn't it? And I forget exactly what you said, but she was like,
no, you idiot.
like,
What are you
fool.
talking about?
It was a movie. And then and then I had to leave.
And then I told
And she told everyone.
So many
'cause
people
she's
about
a
it.
snitch. Yeah, I'll take credit for that. That was like, I'll take all the blame for that. That was horrible.
Number one Joe Biden.
That was
moment
one, like,
from
I thought
Nicholas
about that
Hess.
later that night. I was like, oh my God.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
I thought you were gonna be talking
Which
about.
one? I could do 2. I'll do 2 for the first episode.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Also, this past summer, Nicholas and I went grocery shopping one time.
Oh my gosh, dude. Okay.
And we were in Walmart getting the necessities. I forgot what we were like there for, but
I don't remember. But we
Nicholas
had a lot of stuff.
didn't bring his wallet.
I
and
thought there was going to be Apple Pay, man.
Walmart doesn't accept Apple Pay, and so he gets to the front of the checkout and has to like leave and go back around, but instead, because I had already checked out, and instead of getting back in line,
Hey, you did it too. You're not like,
we
you're
both
just as
for some
guilty.
reason just like, I don't know what happened to us. Like something came over us where we just like had no common sense, and we just walked straight up from the other side back into the self checkout and cut like a line of probably 6 people off and checked out. And
we checked out, and I feel like we got looks from people, but at the time I didn't know what the looks were for. I was just like, what you looking at? And then we check out, and it's all good. And then the Walmart employee like taps us on the shoulder or something and was like, next time you got to go to the back of the line. You can't do that. That wasn't cool.
It was so
And we
embarrassing.
just said sorry.
Oh man, that was bad.
That was bad.
That was the one that I thought about later that night. I was like, what? Why did we do that?
That was bad. That was a bad moment. Man, speaking of Walmart, kind of Kroger, they've got a good marketing thing going on. I don't know if you've seen YouTube ads, but
I watch a lot of ads.
Krogies.
I don't have Spotify Premium, and so I listen to a lot of ads. And Kroger is a big Spotify advertiser. And I didn't know what the hell a Krogi was until Nicholas used that term. But what I would want to talk about is why nobody remembers the Kroger Smorgasburger. Nobody remembers that.
I mean, why should we remember it? Like,
because
where?
it was a big, like, that was a TV commercial, and it was so funny.
Not gonna lie to you, I can't even like find it on YouTube. Like when I
That's
look
what
it
I'm
up,
saying. It doesn't
nothing
exist.
Nothing comes up.
It doesn't exist anywhere, and so I'm like, was this real? Did I make this up?
Do you ever have those moments where you're like, you're sure something's real, and usually it's like based off of something that is real, but like you're remembering
yeah, this
it
is
wrong?
that moment.
Yeah.
Nobody else remembers.
The
It was like,
Krogi.
it was an upbeat woman's voice talking about.
No, it still is. Yeah.
Like your smorgasburger party.
What is a smorgasburger? That's the question. I still don't know.
I don't know either.
But the Krogi animation features a lovable cast of characters to represent Kroger customers, associates, and communities in an inclusive, relatable, optimistic, and fun way. Why optimistic? Like,
Because they're happy. They're a happy bunch.
yeah, there's
I love the Krogis.
I might flash up some images of them for the video pod, but I might not. But they're fun to look at.
It's like
They're
every
kind of
animation
scary.
style
It's kind of like
is the Krogi
it's
style.
kind of like
now.
Uncanny Valley a little bit. I love Uncanny Valley. Do you know what that?
Never
You know what
seen
that
it.
is? It's not a movie. I think it's like a poem. We had to read it, but you'll know what it is when I describe it. So Uncanny Valley is said to be like when you see something that makes you really uncomfortable. Kind of like I guess like a robot that looks a lot like a human would be Uncanny
Hold on.
Valley. To where it's
Can
like,
I pull something up?
yeah. Yeah.
I got an example for us.
And it's like, you know what this thing is. It's something you're familiar with, but it's like still alien to you, and you're like kind of weirds you out.
Your dog is Uncanny Valley.
Okay. She's all okay. So my dog Buck, y'all call him like a skinwalker.
He is a human dog.
What would you say a skinwalker is? Were you the one that said that, or was that Maddie?
No, I remember somebody was talking about it, but it's, I don't know,
Look that up.
something that can like.
So they think my dog is a skinwalker.
It's not right. I'm showing the people.
It's a harmful witch who has the ability to like turn into and basically disguise themselves as other things, and they think my dog's like a human.
Human dog.
Which
It's
he kind of
human dog.
he kind of like.
He's got the creepiest eyes of any dog I've ever seen.
That breed of dog, Australian Labradoodles, people say that a lot about them.
I can understand
That
why.
they're like human dogs. Yeah, that's. I told him that he didn't like it. Kind of hurt his feelings.
So what were you saying was the Crogies are uncanny
The Crogies
Valley?
are Uncanny Valley. I'm trying to think of another. The robot example, I kind of killed that. That was a good example. But yeah, you should look it up later. But Crogies, yeah. We're going to move on to Moe's, though, which we frequent Moe's. I used to go more, but it's so convenient. It's better than Chipotle. Crazy stuff happens there.
Sometimes there was one time I double Mosed in one day.
I've double Moe's before.
It was crazy.
I've double Waffle Housed before.
That's even
Like
crazier.
this past week. That's crazier.
Like that recent? Yeah. I think that's crazier than double
Dude,
mosing.
Waffle House is different. Like, there's a Waffle House near my house where it was it's like 4 miles away from our high school. So after the Friday night games, we'd all go with the football team, and it's midnight, and nothing good happens after midnight at Waffle House. Some are worse than others, but there's a video which I'll just describe it to you, but it's just the most classic Waffle House video ever. So there's a fight going on. The workers and some random dude, they're throwing pans, like plates are breaking, like throwing eggs and everything. And some guy's sitting on the bar, like in the middle of this, and he's just like eating his waffle and drinking coffee, and he could care less. And that is like the most classic Walmart thing ever. Waffle
Walmart.
House thing. Oh no. Joe Biden moment.
Joe Biden.
But yeah, you got a story about Andrew Marcoux from
So
Moe's?
first of all,
I've never heard this before.
Marcoux well, we all will, but Marcoux mostly will text a big group chat of us and just yell Moe's until somebody agrees to go with him. And I think this was last Saturday. I wasn't doing anything. But I didn't want to spend money because I had a bunch of food in my fridge. So I was like, yeah, I'll go, but I'm taking my leftover Thai food. and so I had a little leftover container of like stir fry in Moe's. That's not the story, though. The story was when he was in line. So we sat at a booth, but it was only a booth on one side because we were at the windows and the chair was on the other side. And so Marcoux was in line, and I forgot why I wanted to get out. I wanted to get out of the booth to get, like, water or something. I don't remember. But I thought that there's a guy sitting next to me in the other booth beside me, and there's, like, a table of guys across the way. And I thought that the booth went all the way across the windows. And so I did, like, you know when you're hopping out of a booth and you kind of have to like hit
the butt scooch,
jig. Yeah, a little jump. And I jumped directly
No.
into the space between the booths. And there's a guy sitting in the booth next to me, and my butt is on the floor because I just jumped directly onto the floor. And I caught myself in between the booth seats with my elbows and also kicked the chair across from me into the table of guys. And it knocked it over and made like a really loud noise in the Moe's. And Marcoux just like turns around and is like, what the hell are you doing?
That puts the pressure on you. Then you got to say something.
Well, I started laughing because it was funny. And he was just like, what happened? Because it was just a loud noise. And I don't know if the guy next to me saw what happened or what. But he was just like, what is going on? And
That's actually
that
definitely
was
wild.
yeah, that was a little embarrassing. But
That's pretty wild.
hey,
So I got an iPad recently.
oh yeah, tell me about it.
It's really nice. I was a hater.
He was a hater.
'Cause I think if you're, I mean, like, come on, like iPad kid is a thing.
Okay, you're talking about doing a double oval in parentheses just because you can't draw.
We were in class, and what she's describing is, it was our computer science class, and she had an iPad, which was new. I think it was,
It was
like
new.
It was like the first week you got it, right?
Yeah, so I was rubbing it
From
in
Gus.
heavy. From
From
Gus.
Gus from the
Gus
bookstore.
at the Apple store
Shout
in
out to
Tech Square.
Gus.
Shout out my guy.
And yeah, I hope you're doing well, Gus. And our professor was like, so for this category of information, it's like marked by a double oval. Like it's like circled twice.
Yeah.
And Lauren Moore has a slide. She could just draw that.
Figure it out. As it was.
I am on
the
a
slide.
I'm me who was so against getting an iPad, was on Word doc typing like, I wish I could pull it up, but it was like asterisks surround this with double oval. And it was the worst thing ever. I never looked at the notes. See, that's the thing. Half the notes I used to type on my computer, I would never look at. But on my iPad, gotta say,
Easy access.
I do it.
I can't believe you're a OneNote guy.
I'm a
though.
OneNote guy.
That's
I was gonna
messed
say,
up.
why? OneNote is like, you use like PowerPoint, you use Word.
Yeah, but
Why not OneNote?
because Notability has all the good colors.
Yeah, but I'm scared to learn new things.
It's really easy.
Really?
The worst part about Notability is that you have to pay for it. It's like $15 a year.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
Yeah, it was kind of a rip. Kind of highway robbery, if you ask
Can't
me.
sacrifice my Chegg money for that.
Yeah. I used to have to send Nicholas Chegg links every Tuesday night at like 11:59 buzzer beater Chegg links.
Oh yeah, I've shared my Chegg account with some people, but I'm allowed to use Chegg in one of my classes for the tests.
Really?
Yeah, he said, well, okay, there's a trade-off. One of my classes, the cutoff for an A is like a 93, which I think is crazy,
That's absurd.
and like an 84 is like a C or whatever. But he's like, because it's so high, you guys can use literally anything for the test. So we're allowed to like look up anything, even like chat. We can use.
What?
We can use like Chat GPT.
Oh, I thought you
What,
meant
you
like
just chat? We can talk to each other?
Yeah, I was like, what? Hold on, let me use chat real quick. Hey, dude, what's the answer?
Yeah, but that's gonna be fun. But how's your semester going so
It's been
far?
good.
It's been good.
I'm working this semester.
She's working.
McKinney's, shout out. It's been good. I really like it. I like working because I don't have to worry about like exams. So I come home
That's
from work
true.
and I just bother all my friends.
Trivia night
Trivia night. Been doing
on
trivia
Tuesday,
on
which no one
Tuesdays.
can make except her.
And
Because we all got stuff to do.
well, I don't care. I blocked out Tuesday nights in my schedule because I wanted to go to trivia. But we didn't get to go last week because there were no tables left because we got there too late.
That's a long walk to just get there. Did y'all drive?
We drove.
You drove?
Yeah, Ellie drove us.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so it wasn't too heartbreaking. But this Tuesday, you better be there.
I don't think I can make it this Tuesday.
Come on.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
What do you
We'll have to
have?
see. Probably something.
That's the most vague bullshit answer I've ever
Probably
heard.
something that's
I
not
probably have something.
not trivia. I mean, no, like I would love to come to trivia. Trivia is fun,
I love
but
trivia.
sometimes I just can't make it. 'Cause
Nobody understood the our team name.
Was it the one when I was there?
No.
What was y'all's team name last time?
Our team name last time was the Monia.
Like pneumonia?
Yeah, because it was so cold the night we went.
Oh.
And then Maddie's sister got pneumonia like
Oh.
like last week. And she texted me and I said, I feel bad for laughing. And she said that the first thing she did when she heard was laugh because her sister got pneumonia.
She got pneumonia. That's beautiful irony. Did y'all win?
No, we came in 8th.
That's better than like
It was
we came in
not
like 27th
bad. It was
when
not
we
bad.
went.
Yeah, we came in dead last. when you and Marku and Connolly were there. So I think you're getting kicked off the team anyway.
It wasn't me. It wasn't my fault.
It was Connolly and Marku for sure.
I'm going to actually dig in to 2 other topics, which I had slated for the next episode, but we're doing really good on time. Do you want to go into Hogwarts or the world of Greg Heffley? They both kind of tie into each other, believe it or not.
I mean, if we're naming our podcast The Ugly Truth,
We gotta do that.
We should start with Greg Heffley, King.
First of
Greg.
all, they're still making the books,
He's
which is
still
crazy.
in high school or middle
They're
school?
still-
What's he in?
That's the thing. Let me see. How many do you think there are?
There's got to be at least 14.
Oh, I think there's more. There's 16.
That was close.
What are they doing? This kid's still in
What's
like
the author's name?
Jeff Kinney.
Jeff Kinney. He's making a dime.
He is making
off
a
these
dime.
books.
He gets all the royalties. That was like
Jeff Kinney changed my life.
he did change my life. That might be what I named this episode.
Jeff Kinney changed my life.
No, but it was such a big part of growing up. Those books were awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
I think that we had very similar childhood experiences.
I think we did.
Because anything
I noticed
that I
that,
will
yeah.
say or reference,
Well, that's when we first started becoming friends, which is also why we thought to do the podcast. Because we would say the most random stuff ever, which is also why we have so many Joe Biden moments, I think. But it's kind of a mix between us just speaking our mind, whatever thoughts you get that normal people would just holster. She just comes out and says it because she knows I'm going to understand what it is. And I'm going to be the only one in the group that understands. And I do the same thing. And but to be honest with you, sometimes I'll say something and you won't get it, which is
let down.
10% of the time.
Yeah.
And it really hurts
Yeah.
because no one else gets it. It's you're the
You're
only
going out
hope.
on a limb there. And sometimes, most of the time, I have your back, but sometimes I can't pull through.
But yeah, we both bonded over these books. Incredible literature. Roderick Rules is the best one.
Roderick Rules?
Or The Last Straw.
What happens in The Last Straw? Is that the pool one?
Yeah, where he's a peeping Tom.
Yeah.
There's a peeping Tom in there.
I think
That's the best. I think that's my favorite one.
I liked Dog Days. Dog Days was really
classic.
funny.
It's a classic.
The trip with Rowley's family to the pier.
Yeah.
What was the
The cranium shaker.
The cranium shaker. I think I gotta put. I don't know, but that's not in the original trilogy.
It is in the movie trilogy.
Yeah,
because
they
they combine those
messed that
two.
up.
The movies talk about the casting was crazy. Perfect.
Spot on.
Spot on.
Mrs. Heffley,
Oh, the best.
the best.
The best. Frank Heffley.
Yeah.
Come on. Manny, I'm only three.
I'm only twee.
Yeah, those are good movies. And then they all got too old
Yeah.
because they rebooted it twice.
Do you remember the Not My Roderick?
Yes. Oh my God, Not My Roderick. What a movement. That was when they rebooted it.
Deserved.
That was when they rebooted
Yeah,
it because
deserved.
What's his name? Devin Bostick, who's also in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Crazy pivot.
Crazy feature.
He was this is why it's funny. He was the same age across the first, second, and third one when everyone Riley and Greg, they were getting older. So that's why they kind of had to reboot it. But he could have still been the Roderick because he was already an adult in the first one. But they recasted him, and it was horrible. I haven't seen the movie, but the trailer was horrible.
Yeah.
And the actor, Devin Bostick, the original one, had a YouTube video he made where he's reacting to it, and it is the funniest thing ever. It's so funny. He pulls it up, and he's like, I don't remember making this movie. And then he just gets really mad.
That's deserved. I remember seeing a picture of who was the new Roderick, and the casting was horrible.
It was bad. It was really bad. They didn't make another one.
They did?
They didn't
Or
after
did
that.
not? Oh, that makes sense.
That was the last one. They're making an animated one right now or something. Do you remember the short film I showed you?
Yes. You were like, no, it's really funny.
I've never sold
That was bad.
something so hard
You know when somebody's like
that I just
showing you a video of something that
Mhm.
isn't funny? It was that, but for 15 minutes.
and I was like, I just remembered this video. It's a fan film or something, being so much more funnier than it was. And I said, "Hey, are you doing it? Are you doing
You
important
hyped it
work
up.
right now?"
You
I hyped it up too
and
much. I
had
hype
me
up things
come
too much.
over.
And then we watched it, and it's like 40 minutes long. And I think I made it like 12 minutes in, and I was starting to get like, I was freaking
were
out.
antsy?
I was
Yeah.
like, dude, this is not funny at all.
This is bad.
I was getting pity
We
laughs and
weren't hanging
everything.
out, though. Like, you, like, had me come over here with Marku just specifically to watch it.
It was bad. That was horrible.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was so bad. I'd forgotten about that too.
That's like, you know the thing that guys do where it's like they'll sit down and show you their whole camera roll?
Yeah.
You know because you're speaking from experience?
Yeah, my camera. Anyone could see my camera roll.
No, but I'm talking about like you sit somebody down and you're like swiping through and they just have to watch.
Like you're showing them your camera roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You do
I've
that?
done that. Yeah, I've done that. Why? Oh. I would.
That's such a
I
universal
would.
experience.
I would do that. There's nothing to
No,
hide.
yeah, I know you would. Most men
Would you?
No, that's weird. It's weird and like not fun for the other person.
But like, there's some funny stuff in there. Like, there's
Yeah.
probably memes in yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if I wanted to show you a meme, I would show you the meme. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be
That's
like,
fair.
let's go through like all the pictures of my dog and
That's what it'd be
My-
for me. Guys and girls are so different. Even when, like, y'all are in groups together, guys can go like 4 hours hanging out and have no updates about each other. Literally know nothing about like what's going on. Like, I could see my best friend who I haven't seen in like 3 months, who lives in another state, and I'd catch up, and like my mom asks me, she does this all the time, she hates it. She's like, "What's new with him?" And I'm like, "I don't know. We hung out."
what do you talk about?
Nothing. How was it?
What?
It was fun. Yeah, we don't talk about anything. Y'all are like catching up all the time.
Well, yeah, you got to give the life updates.
And we don't do that.
That's crazy to me. There's certain friends that
Yeah,
I
we
could
don't do that.
probably spend a few hours with and just like have a good time and not like ask about
Right.
everything under the sun. But if it's my good friends, I'm asking how they've been at least.
Oh no, we okay. That's as far as we go. We're like, "How have you
Okay,
been?" And it's
so-
always, even if they're say they're having like the worst week of their life, they would probably say like good, and then we just
Yeah.
move on. It's like, he'll be fine. That's so true. But yeah, that's what makes us different.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That is it. Hogwarts though, I can't wait for this. Hogwarts is the worst school of all time.
How does it feel being so unbelievably wrong? Yes, you're gonna risk your life every year you go there, but come on.
It's the worst of all time.
Are you talking about in the Harry Potter universe, or are you talking about like every school ever?
Just like the idea of it. So
Okay, give it to
look,
me.
like it's
Look.
been it's been romanticized, dare I say, glorified
Okay.
in pop culture. Everyone wants to go to Hogwarts, but if you really think about it, what's a normal week in Hogwarts? Like, imagine I'm a parent, my kid's a wizard.
Bro, you're
Or
going
witch.
to charms class.
Like, yeah, but like that's the highlight of your day, and then you got to deal with Snape at period 3. Wait, he teaches potions, right? Man, that does sound kind of cool. See,
Yeah,
you're getting me off track.
come on.
That's not what I'm talking about. I could send my kid to Hogwarts and it'd be all fun, and I'd be like, okay, well, I hope he's doing good. I know that like 5 first years usually like die every month. I hope he doesn't go in the forest because there's that tree that will kill him, or if he survives that, giant spiders that will eat him.
It's all part.
And watch out for
Oh,
that
yeah.
3-headed dog that no one talks about. And then also, there's a Dark Lord like running around.
Not anymore though. Are you talking about present day?
Oh no, like in the middle of the series.
Okay.
Dark Lord may kill
Well,
you.
okay, yeah, that sucks. But you're going to charms class and you're going to flying class. It's a whole lot better than going to 4031 regression with Shihao at 8 in the morning.
Hey.
Hey, I love my man Shihao.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'd much rather
No
be,
Shihao slander.
I'd much
at
rather be
all.
brewing up potions.
Oh, and by the way, like, you heard about that, like, fun school event going on, right? The Tri-Wizard tournament? That's
So,
some
are you
BS right
saying
there.
You'd rather go to, what's the Durmstrang?
What's that?
That was the one that they came in with the staffs and were doing the flips and stuff.
Okay,
In
that's
the
dope.
Tri-Wizard-
That's dope, yeah.
So you're saying, okay, rank Hogwarts, Durmstrang, Beauxbaton.
Rank those 3?
He don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
He don't know what he's talking about.
But I will say, the Tri-Wizard tournament is some BS. You're telling me I could be chosen without even, like, entering my name in it. You
no,
don't.
you do.
I don't think.
You do. He don't know what he's talking about.
I see. Now I can't say anything else because I've invalidated everything I've said.
You remember, like, there's the Ring of Fire. And
There's a Ring of Fire. The
you have
Goblet
to
of
be
Fire.
18, 17. I don't know. You have to be a certain age to
was
put
the
your
ring?
name
Yeah.
in. And there's a scene, and you can see Cedric Diggory walk up, and
Okay. Well, I'm wrong then.
you're so wrong. Anyway, the correct
I'll
ranking
concede.
goes Hogwarts, Beauxbaton Academy, Durmstrang. I only said that because Durmstrang, the guy who was running it, he was suspect as hell.
How so?
He was a Death Eater.
I feel like half of them were Death Eaters,
Yeah,
and they got
you're right,
revealed
you're
like
right, yeah,
there's some crazy reveals in that.
yeah.
I never finished them all, the books at least.
Don't call.
You okay? So I was reading them. I actually was reading them. It was like 3rd grade, I think. I made it through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the movies caught up with me when I was watching them. I gave into the peer pressure. I'm like talking to my brother. I'm like, no, I can't watch this until I read the book. But then we watched it, and I'm not gonna read the book after.
You should.
That's stupid. I'm not.
You should.
I'm not
They're
a
still
muggle.
good. They hold up. I think. I haven't read them in like many years.
No,
But
they probably do
hold
hold
up.
up.
They're fun. It's like a fun read because it's a kid's book, so it's easy.
It's a kid's book until the middle of it, and then it just gets really dark. Okay, you know that scene where Cedric Diggory like dies, and then the dad comes down and he's like,
Yeah.
"That's my son.
My
This
boy.
is my boy." Good acting or bad acting?
Good acting. He put his whole heart into that scene.
Good bad acting. It was good acting.
It was good acting.
Was it cringe though, or was it like?
Yeah, like
Kinda?
hold it together.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Like, come on, man.
Get
Come
it
on.
to- Pull yourself together.
Man.
So, are you gonna agree with me that Hogwarts is in fact not the best? It is the best.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, no, it's not the best.
No, that's not what
Perfect.
I meant.
I'm glad we agree.
Whatever.
Top 5s.
Top 5s?
Another thing we're gonna try to do every episode. This week, French fries. We're gonna do top 5
Okay.
in order too. So I think
Okay,
we should
okay,
go
okay.
5 to 1.
Yeah.
Or 1 to
that's good.
5.
That's good. 5 to 1.
I'm gonna put.
Do we have 5 or can it be any 5? Like, do we have.
It could be any 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm with
make.
it.
Yeah, it could be any 5.
With it.
Let's do like chains though. Obviously,
Chains?
like fast food, like chains.
Oh,
like
okay,
yeah.
okay.
5 is gonna be Arby's.
Don't call. What
Hear
kind
me
of,
out.
What kind of take is that?
You're gonna hate this list. That's like the part I thought maybe you wouldn't agree with. So Arby's is 5. You like Arby's? What are you talking about
I love Arby's.
specifically?
Specifically their boneless wings.
I heard she says they're good.
They're good. Trust.
Number 5 is Arby's. Number 4, Burger King.
They're not even making the list. That's on your top 5?
No, they've changed them.
What?
They changed them. They're good now.
Are they good?
They're kind of good.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I have 3 more. The crazy thing is, I'm gonna spoil it. Chick-fil-A's not making the list
Okay.
at all.
That's
Which I
valid.
don't. Is that crazy?
No, I don't think
No,
that's
I
crazy.
don't like. I'll be eating a whole potato every single
I
bite.
kinda, it's
You
kinda
kinda
not
like
bad.
that?
I kind of like that, though.
You like the big
I
ones that are like the size of my phone?
Yeah, I like the edges that
Okay.
have all the potato.
Okay, yeah. Those are kind of gas. 3 is gonna be, Zaxby's.
Good call.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
3 is gonna be Zaxby's. 2 is gonna be McDonald's,
Okay.
and 1 is Wendy's.
No, that's valid.
Is valid?
That's valid.
Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily say number 1.
People
but
don't know about that.
People don't get it.
People don't know about that.
I think that they rebranded their fries. Like
I don't know, but
they did, because I remember seeing a sign that was like, now with sea salt, and something about that sea salt changed the game.
Something
for
about it.
Wendy's.
But yeah, I mean, they're good. That's my list.
Okay. I guess I'll do the same as you, just ordering them how I would order them.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Well, no, I'm not putting Burger King in the top 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta
No.
come with it.
Let's see. I'd say Chick-fil-A is 5. I like Chick-fil-A fries. I put them at number 5.
Are we doing no sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just plain
Okay.
fry.
That's
Plain
what
fry.
that's what I was doing.
Okay. And then McDonald's is coming in 4 spot.
Mm.
I'm putting Arby's at 3. Put some respect on the curly fries.
Oh, so
They're-
you were mad I put them at 5.
Yes.
I thought you were mad. I thought she was mad I had them on the list.
No. Arby's is great.
Okay. Shoot. It's better than I thought.
Let's see. I think I'll go Wendy's 2, Zaxby's 1. I like the Zaxby's seasoning on there, because if you're going no sauce,
Mm-hmm.
you need a little taste.
The crinkle cut.
Yeah.
And they have the Cajun salt thingy.
Yeah.
Whatever they got on it. I don't know.
Oh. Anyway.
That was less controversial than honestly I hoped for.
Okay, wait. How much time do we have?
We got time.
All right. I thought of one. I thought of a top 5.
Okay.
I want you to rank Microsoft Suite programs.
How many are there? Because I think I can do that pretty. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting any. That's a good one.
Also, are you a Microsoft or a Google
Google.
user? Really?
Yeah.
Don't call.
Are you you don't have a Mac.
No. What difference does it make?
Google runs so well on Mac. Yeah, Google's the go-to. Okay. Oh, there's a lot more. Okay, there's one of these that I can't stand. Okay.
I think it's probably going to be the same one as that me. Because there's one that's just really,
Also-
really bad.
What is publisher and access?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can we just take those off?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 5. No, I'll go 1 to 5.
Okay.
Number 1 is Word.
What?
Easily.
What?
It's what I use the most. Come on, how much do you use Word? Like, think about it. Every
No.
paper you've ever written, ever.
No.
Everything you've ever typed.
Okay. That's even worse than putting Arby's at 5. That was what I thought you were gonna say was really awful, because that's the one
Oh no, that's not.
I'm a Word hater. The
Okay.
formatting is impossible.
So Word is number 1. Above, Word is one of the best computer programs ever created. Anyway, second, PowerPoint.
Okay.
You like PowerPoint?
It's not bad.
It's good, right?
I like have you done the 3D models
No.
in PowerPoint? Oh my gosh, they're super cool. I made a dinosaur presentation
I used
one time.
why?
It was,
For fun?
Yeah, I just needed a template.
I used to do the transitions,
Yes.
but the really extra ones, like
Yes.
where
every single letter comes in on a different time.
and it like all the pixels fly off and like
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
So
Transistors
Word,
were great.
is amazing.
This list sucks.
It's amazing. It's so good. Like I have all my classes. Within all my classes, I have all the sections of it. I have everything. It's so neat. It's all in one place. And it's consistent with Word and PowerPoint, everything else I use. Now, there's 2 spots left. And I'm not about to give number 4 to Excel. So Outlook is number 4, which leaves Excel dead last.
That's horrible.
Because I can't stand Excel.
That's horrible. That's a terrible take.
I can't stand it. I know how useful it is. Believe me. I know it's like a huge part of our major. But I don't.
I use Excel every day.
You're just a cog.
I'm a cog. I'm a cog, seriously.
You're a cog. Tell them about your cog life.
I love my job, but the bit is that I'm just a corporate cog.
Yeah, she loves her job. She's very happy at her job.
But the bit is I'm a 9 to 5 corporate cog because I'm the only one of all my friends who is not taking class right now. But
That's
as a
about it.
cog, Excel easily. It's not even close. Number 1, easily.
Not even close.
Do you even know like how to use the formulas? They'll change your life.
No, but honestly, I can honestly tell you, if I did, I still don't think I'd care.
All right, well, good luck at any job ever. Excel is so useful.
Also, I'm kind of jealous that I don't know how to use it that well.
You
So
should
I'm
take,
banishing it. There's like an I have like an
Take the online thing.
I'll probably do that. I was actually planning on doing that last summer and I never did.
It's very
But that's
useful.
my list. You were a hater, so what's
All right.
yours? I don't even
Let me
want to hear
talk to
it,
him.
but you can say it.
Excel, number 1. It's not even close. 2, Outlook.
Hot take. Hot take. I'd just be using the mail app on Apple.
No, Outlook is great because you can see your calendar and you can see other people's calendars too. And so if you want to make a meeting, you cross the calendars over, see what's free, and then you can schedule a meeting with them and it'll pop up on both of your
Yeah,
calendars.
that's kinda cool.
Awesome. I
That's kinda
love
good.
Outlook.
Interesting.
3, I'd say PowerPoint.
I knew. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking.
It's got to be at least Podium. The templates, the 3D templates are sick. If you haven't ever tried them, there's like Office 365 3D.
I'm scared about what you're gonna do for number 4.
Teams.
I didn't even say Teams. Does that count?
Yeah, it has to. You know what? Switch. Hold on.
Teams versus
Teams.
Zoom
Teams.
is what I was gonna say.
Every day.
Yeah. Teams
Any
is
day.
better.
I'm putting Teams 3, PowerPoint's 4.
Okay.
Because Teams has Podium. Because
I
Teams.
didn't even think. I'd probably put Teams in the middle,
Yeah.
behind Word.
How else are you gonna have online meetings?
FaceTime, Zoom.
Nah.
You know, Lettuce Meet. Speaking of like online meetings.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pun.
Yes.
I didn't.
I know.
I just thought it was a stupid name.
This man didn't know that lettuce meat was a play on let us meet. He
meet.
just thought it was talking about the vegetable. I don't know. What were you even
I
thinking?
just thought that was just like the logo they chose. It's just Lettuce Meet.
Lettuce meat?
That's embarrassing. Because it's so obvious, and when I realized it, I couldn't even get excited.
Because it had been too long.
Because I was like embarrassed that I just found. I'm like, there's no one I can tell that I'm excited about this.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 PowerPoint, 5 Word. Word sucks. It's so hard to put pictures where you want them to go in Word.
Just size them.
No, but you can't, like, the wrap text feature doesn't work. It works different every time I try to do it.
It works if you know how to use it.
Okay. So does Excel if you know how to
Okay.
use it.
Touche. So you don't like OneNote?
Never used it.
We kind of talked about this earlier. You never used it.
Well, I used
That's
it. I used it for like 30 seconds, and then I was like, "This is not it."
When you got your iPad?
Yeah.
Oh. I love OneNote.
Have
dude.
you seen like Notability, the like user interface and everything?
I think I downloaded it. I just like haven't used it yet because I'm afraid.
There's a snip tool. Love
There's
the
snip tool in OneNote.
I bet it's not as good.
I bet it is.
I bet it's not.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, that was good. That's a good top 5. Word is great. Word is just. I bet you used Word. You use Word more at your job than you probably use Excel.
No.
You don't like type things up.
No. If I sometimes,
What
not
do you-
nearly as much as I use Excel. What the hell just happened?
My battery just died.